Hey everybody, Daniel from the Venza Dutch office. Thank you for watching this, our latest reaction video. We've got a couple friends from the industry going to share their raw reaction. With me as always, Sean Shields from the Roswell office. Yeah, dapper like that. He's bringing the class. He's bringing class to the reaction video. Thank you, Sean. All right, let's find out who is on the hot seat. Let's start with the ladies first. Iris?
Hello there. I'm Iris, Senior Director of Operations for HRS Hospitality and Retail Systems in EMEA. Lovely to be here. Thank you.
Good to have you as always, my friend. Peter, tell us about yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel. Peter Laspas with Sertifi, Manager of Customer Success here and based in Chicago.
Chicago, Chi-Town. Love it. Okay. So you guys know the routine. Sean's going to show his screen, and I got a quick question for you. All right. Global standards versus local realities. Clearly have seen the a constant trend towards providing more boutique and less kind of cookie cutter, dare I say, experiences at each property. Do we see this article is about some of the challenges, especially around in the world of sustainability and creating global standards for the industry, whether it be standards by brand or industry standards, and the challenges, the local challenges of being able to meet them. Do you think we're up to the task in hospitality? Is this just a pipe dream to be able to create kind of global standards for hospitality, given the varieties, hotels, locations, sizes, what they offer? How realistic is it to be able to satisfy some global standards in sustainability? Any thoughts from you, Iris? What do you think?
Well, I think that we have seen many cases where either globally associations or hotel brands, hotel groups, other groups have tried to get this right. And I think it depends a lot of times on how well they listen and how well they do their homework on what is available and what is possible. You can't, when you talk about sustainability, you will just have completely different needs and possibilities already depending on the geographical. Like, yeah. I can't ask someone in the far north to keep the air conditioning low. It just won't be applicable, so yeah. You need to look at the differences in the first place. And if you don't just apply generic rules to everything, but you actually listen to the needs and look at what is required, then you will do well. And some brands have done outstanding in that area, where they adapt and where they actually use local resources, which even is another sign of sustainability.
Yeah. So, do you think that you mentioned regional, whether it be heating and air or water usage or construction? Do you think that it's like global standards, it'd be possible to have something that's kind of regionally defined and have parameters by, do you think of it regional, or do you think it by sector? What?
I think regionally and region to be defined on different sizes. So it could be regionally as in because of the needs of a certain region, a certain like typical temperature in summer, or scarcity on water, or whatever it is. But it could be as well locally because of legislation, or so it could be restricted to a country or to a couple of countries combining. But yes, we've seen as well some countries on their own having stricter rules than maybe the company, like the global company, trying to apply their rules which fit on everything. So then they have to adhere to what is locally represented in the first place.
Yeah. Peter, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, just to piggyback on what Iris mentioned. I mean, the challenges they do exist in a geographical way, right, where you're based and what resources are more available than others, right? I think at the heart of everything, it's about the guest experience and what's important to them. And there's a lot of canvassing opinion, and I don't think it's something where it's all or nothing. I think it's about really just finding that balance of, each state domestically is different. It's kind of like its own country in a way. As Iris mentioned, there's going to be different requirements in terms of sustainability, north versus south, warm climates and colder climates and such. Yeah. But for me personally, when I walk into a room, hotels are doing, I think, more of a proactive job of explaining what they're attempting to do. These towels, we want to re-educate our guests too. We want to have a great experience, but these towels, reuse them, hang them, don't just drop them here. If you drop them here, then we know we're going to wash these, which is going to make us use more energy and more water, right? And they kind of tell a story. You'll see the pamphlets in the room start to tell that story and what the brand is looking to accomplish, and make the guest aware that this is what they're looking to do to not just benefit, the community, but also ensure a pleasant experience too.
Is it enough?
But as a matter of fact, like, you can put your standards as well as you want. If you don't train your staff properly, you will never manage to keep those, because the towels is a perfect example. I've just been recently traveling, and I was a major brand like has it plastered all over that, the example with the towels. And so we hang our towels and every day they're replaced. And then you just go like, look, it says it here, I'm doing this. Like, clearly someone means too well. Okay, fine, it's COVID, but it's my room. I'm coming back to my room. You have no need to touch my towels. That should not be an issue, so so it really depends as well. You have standards, you can apply them, but if you don't train them well, it won't work.
You're absolutely right in bringing up COVID, because that's created such a complicated wrinkle into any attempts, and some of the attempts that we've made with regards to sustainability. Single-use beverage cups and the like. More and more plastics, more and more things covered in plastic for hygiene. Ever so challenging.
But there as well, I think some brands have taken it to an extreme where literally you can't touch anything anymore without it being covered in plastic,
And the TV remote stands out to me. The TV remote stands out to me is covered in plastic. You're like, wow, they're dotting every I and crossing every T in this room.
Yeah. So many things like that.
Challenging, a big challenge for the industry is sustainability. All right. Well, thank you both for your candid reaction. We love having you. And I guess we will see you next time at the next reaction video.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye.